to Just Saying. This week we're going to be interviewing some people from the book Ungifted. We're going to be interviewing the main character. We're going to have a special appearance from the book reviewer and the authors coming in. So first we're going to ask some questions for Donovan. Why did you become so attached to the Academy Kids?
I got so attached to Academy Kids because I like helping what they need to be helped with.
Why did you go from being so reckless when you got to the Academy to being a very good student, trying to improve your grades, and then when you came back to your old school, you became reckless again?
I think that once I got to the Academy, I realized that one, I couldn't let down my parents. Two, that there was something about the Academy Kids that made me fit in, even though I may not have been the best student in class in terms of pretty much failing all of them.
Out of the Daniels and the kids at the Academy, who do you think you became closer friends with?
I think that I'm very close with all of them. I think as far as my old school, the Daniels were definitely my best friends, but in the Academy, I have lots of amazing friends. I think that now I have been in both schools that I'm very close with all of them.
Did you and Noah become close friends when you went back to your old school? And did you and Noah and Daniels form a tight friendship?
Yes, Noah's very happy at his new school, though we do miss him. We do miss the Academy a lot. We all have a pretty tight friendship with the Academy Kids, and we all hang out a lot. That is when they aren't busy with school. We always try to visit Academy when we can, and ASD has been kind of enough to let us participate in robotics club.
Thank you, Jonathan, for coming out. Now I'm going to ask the book reviewer some questions. So what's your name?
Elsa.
Hi, Elsa. Did you write the book? Did you like the book right away, or when you started, or did it take you a while to like the book?
I think it took me a chapter or two to really get into it. Like the first chapter wasn't that great, but later on in the book, it kind of cleared up. It was a little bit confusing, but I think it was a really good book.
Do you think this book deserves 5 out of 5 stars, or how many stars out of 5?
I think it was probably 4 stars. I think the ending, would have been better if it was either a longer book or the second book. The ending wasn't really as good as I thought it would be. And I think there was some parts where there could have been a little bit more detail, but other than that, I think it was a really well done.
Can you give us a quick book review?
I'll try. This is a book from the New York Times bestselling author, Gordon Corman. I think that it's a hilarious and heartful book about Donovan Curtis. He's the middle school troublemaker who accidentally gets put into the gifted program, and it ends up changing everything. When he pulls a huge prank at his middle school, he thinks that it's finally gone too far. But thanks to a mix-up by Dr. Schultz, the principal of the school, instead of getting in trouble, he ends up getting sent to a school for gifted kids called the Academy of Scholastic Distinction, or ASD. Although it definitely wasn't really what he expected, he couldn't be happier for a better place to hide from Dr. Schultz. Eventually, the students and teachers began to realize that Donovan didn't quite fit in with the rest of them. And I think I would recommend this book for anyone ages 8 to 13, because I think there's a little bit of humor that little kids wouldn't really get. And I think 13, because they were in 7th grade, I think they'd understand it more.
So I read this book, and Dr.
Schultz.
Schultz was the superintendent.
My mistake.
Now I have some questions for our author over here. Why did you put the chapters in different perspectives?
I put the chapters in different perspectives to see other people's opinion on Donovan and show their life with him around.
How did you come up with the theme of the book?
I came up with a theme from other books that I've read in the past, and I just kind of put them together in my own ideas.
How did you come up with the characters' names?
I came up with characters' names from past experiences.
What was your inspiration for this book?
It's a combination between real life and pure imagination. I always start off with something real, but then I unleash my imagination to make it more exciting, funnier, or better story. To be honest, by the time the book was done, you couldn't really recognize much of the real life part. It's been changed too much, but I never could have gotten there without it.
I have one more question for Donovan. Did you like being the main character of this book?
No.
Why not?
Because it's in my name a lot.
Well, that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in this week. We hope you enjoyed listening to all of our guests. And I'll see you next week on Just Saying.